What it do, reality crew? It's your main man, Reality Man, and I'm back, y'all, with another video, y'all. Hey, man, check this out, man. We doing a debunking of the Bible today, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to do the Bible debunking, y'all, because, you know, I know we all watch, read, read the Bible, right? We all know about the Bible, but it's hard to comprehend sometimes. So this series that I'm making is just to help you understand all of the theories that people have. You know what I'm saying? All of the questions. We're gonna answer that. If you got anything that you need me to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know down below. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what you want me to talk about, because we can get through this. We can understand this together. I'm not trying to convert anybody over to my beliefs or nothing like that. I'm just trying to help us understand as a collective. All right, guys. All right, so today I'm going to talk about holy matrimony, y'all. Holy matrimony. You know what I'm saying? Like marriage. You know what I'm saying? That's one misunderstanding that a lot of y'all might have. Now, I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not by far against it. You know what I mean? It's some women out there, you know what I mean, that you want to make an honest woman and you want to marry them. But nowhere in the Bible, y'all, I'm sorry, do not kill the messenger, shoot the messenger. Nowhere in the Bible, y'all, does it say that we have to get married, okay? Nowhere in the Bible is it going to tell you that. Is it going to say that? I'm just going to let you know that right now. Like, it's not going to say that. You know, to the girls out there that's, to the people, period, out there that's saying, okay, yeah, we got to get married to feel righteous. And, that's not true. That's not all the way true. You know what I mean? And nowhere in the Bible does it say that. I believe somewhere, now don't quote me, you go and do the research on yourself. Please always do your own research, guys. All right. But I think it says there, okay, finding a wife is a good thing. Now, think about what this means for the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And back then on another series talk, I told y'all to go back and watch a movie. You know what I mean? It kind of gave you a different perspective, because it had Adam and Eve on different paths, sort of, because in the beginning it says be fruitful and multiply. You know what I'm saying? And it gave no specific directions for that. You know what I'm saying? And so now that you're thinking about it with this open eye, I want y'all to say, oh, okay, so fruitful and multiply. So that means with anybody, hey, love is for anybody. You never know who you're going to find love with. I just advise you to be honest with whoever you're getting into something with somebody. Just be honest with each other, and then, you know what I mean, you can call yourself righteous. You know what I'm saying? Because being married doesn't make you righteous. You know what I mean? And we see this in today, you know what I mean? And some people call this a mustache for some men that does this. You know what I mean? That puts on a facade saying that, oh, I need to be married to be accepted by this a group society. You know what I mean? And it gets deep like that. You know what I mean? To the point to where people feel like that's what they have to do to feel righteous, which is get married. And the facts are just not that is not true. You know what I mean? You can still be considered a righteous person, and you know, not get married. Be a single person, a single righteous person. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I feel like you could probably get more close to the Lord, by being by yourself. You know what I mean? First, by yourself first. You know what I mean? Just think about that, guys. You know what I'm saying? On your journey. Just think about that, man. You know what I mean? Be careful. Of course, be careful who you want to marry. You know, who you want to say you want to marry and stuff like that. It's still a righteous act, y'all. I'm not trying to take away from marriage, because marriage is still a beautiful thing, y'all. Please don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm against marriage. I'm not saying that marriage isn't the thing to do, because I feel like marriage is something that we should do. You know what I mean? Just so we can be righteous people. I mean, that's an act of righteousness. You know what I mean? To be married to one person. You know what I'm saying? That's an act of righteousness. That's an act of loyalty. That's an act of commitment. You know what I mean? That some people just not gonna get. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing. You know, so I'm not taking away from it, y'all. Don't misconstrue me. Because it's definitely some beautiful people that's married. But, you know, that's not the end all. That's not the end all be all. So if somebody don't love you and you be like, oh man, I still ain't found that person to love me, that's probably not in your journey right at that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's still life to live. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just think on that, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, all right? And as always, y'all, happy camping, y'all.